Hey 80s kids, on today's review video, we're going to continue looking at the new G.I. Joe Retro line and the Awe Striker vehicle. Let's open it up. Welcome back to Rediscover the 80s, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a loyal subscriber and your interest in my review videos and my thrift store finds. Hope you are finding them entertaining. We've got some fun ones coming up. We've got some games. We've got some books, all to be reviewed. Some giveaways. Yes, giveaways. And I'm very excited. It's a beautiful day. It's getting to be fall, almost to Halloween. And today we're going to continue on looking at the G.I. Joe toy line, the retro line from Walmart, and the Awe Striker vehicle. It took me forever to find this. So I was out looking, the figures finally hit the shelves. I didn't have a problem getting that. The H.I.S.S tank was everywhere, every Walmart I looked at. Could not find the Awe Striker. And just about 2 or 3 days ago, I was like, well, let me check this one Walmart that did not have the vehicles out yet. And I went back there, they had 2 left on the shelf. And I was looking enough to grab one, very excited. Never had the vehicle back in the day, never had the H.I.S.S tank back in the day. And those were the 2 things that I was really excited about in the G.I. Joe retro line, was mainly the vehicles and not so much the figures. I had a lot of the figures. Like I said before, I have my original Sky Striker. I was managed to get a Havoc off a friend of mine. I had the Havoc when I was a kid, and yeah, I had maybe a couple other of the smaller ones like the Trouble Bubble, but didn't have a lot of the vehicles. So I was really excited to get this and get them both actually, and we're gonna review them, open them up for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the Awe Striker and see what's inside the box here with Mr. Crankcase. Alright guys, here we go. The G.I. Joe Awe Striker. Oh, look at that artwork. You may have noticed this is the same image I have on my t-shirt right now. And it's just a classic. I love it. Dusty and gung-ho. And I believe that might be the original Crankcase as the driver of the Awe Striker. And we do get a Crankcase figure in here. This is so exciting. Let's take a look at the back. There it is. Some assembly required from what I've seen. But again, we're going to get the file card with the 5 different languages, which is a little bit strange to look at for me. They were a lot shorter, back in the day. But again, this is just a testament to how universal G.I. Joe is and worldwide. So excited to tear this open and get to assembly. And I did notice too, just from watching some other videos, the stickers inside you have to stick yourself, which is awesome. So I'm gonna start opening this up. I almost said crank it open. Crankcase, get it? I'll apologize also for the wind today. It is very windy. We just had Hurricane Zeta come through last night. Thankfully, we were minimal with just some small limbs down and such. But it is windy today, and it feels like fall. Let me tell you. Been waiting for this for a long time, recording on the back porch here. Whew. Gets a little hot in the summertime. So, okay, we've got it open. And here we're looking inside. Here is the chassis and pretty much the whole Striker itself, except for we've got the wheels in a separate bag, and then we've got some of the other accessories, including crankcases stand. Very exciting. And look at that, we've got instructions. Oh my gosh. The Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow figures, no instructions, no anything about the accessories. Oh, there we go. So these are, I believe, yeah, So these just peel off. Remember back in the day, you had to like wet the back of this thing to get the stickers off? I think, I'm hoping at least, these just peel off, and we'll be able to do a few for you on camera. I probably won't do the whole assembly, but let's take a look at the instructions here. So, yeah, basic on what to do. Pop the wheels on, pop the roll cage on, pop the antennas on, pop the gun on, and you're done. And then it shows you on the back all of the places where the stickers go. Oh, these blueprints are just awesome. I don't know, so you have to comment below on if they did blueprints like this back in the day with the vehicles, because I don't remember, and I never, of course, kept the boxes and stuff back in the day. It was tear it open on Christmas and let's get playing, you know. So nothing else in the box, so we get to look at Mr. Crankcase here first. And looks like he's about the same setup here. This is his helmet. His helmet does come off, so you can't take that off. And it looks like his the straps don't hook or anything. They just kind of sit there. So you get Crankcase, and you get his belt here, and kind of gun holster. It's not a removable gun there. So we don't get any accessories, which is fine. I didn't really expect any accessories for Crankcase, since he's mainly the driver of the vehicle. Same articulation as we went through in the video before, with the wrists, elbows that are more of a ball joint that can turn. Same with the shoulders. He's got a abdominal kind of twisting motion here, and the head does move. It looks like this is on a ball joint too. It goes all the way around. And his knees, he's got that kind of knee pad joint, which is I like on these new figures. Gives you more posability. And a little bit on the foot. Not so much, well, I guess he does have some more. This was just a little bit hard to push down, but very, very, very posable figures for the new G.I. Joe retro line. So let's put him down, and let's get to, oh yes, the Awe Striker. Cannot wait to get this thing assembled. Push it around a little bit. See what's going on. All right, got that open there. And let's just go ahead and put this on. So it looks like we've got two places in the front here where it attaches. Just kind of fits in there. There we go. Snap it in. Put in the small little posts here. And the posts in the back. Actually, I just pulled that out. Basic assembly here, people. Of course, I'd be fumbling with it while I'm on camera, but that's okay. There we go. Got it inside, and I missed the joint there. No problem. All right. So that was pretty easy. And this is all plastic. You got this, got the gun there. And the steering wheel that moves. That's great. You do have a little back and forth motion here. It does not move with the steering wheel, but still nonetheless. And you got some suspension too. Look at that. Wow. Digging that. You know, this is kind of like a dune buggy, so I wouldn't call it that, but it's got to have some give to it, because it's mainly, you know, and it's even got some suspension here. This is great. I think the wheels are just plastic too, which again is fine. Get the wheels out. Actually, if I'm going to follow the instructions, the antennas would be next, but since we're here, looks like they're all pretty much the same. Just pop them on. There we go. Yes. Oh man, this thing is great. You know, you think about it. If you go back and try to collect a vintage one, you may not find all the accessories to it. And you're probably going to pay a pretty good amount of money. And for someone like me, you know, there's nothing wrong with going back and collecting the vintage. I don't have too much of a budget to go back and do that, but I would assume a vehicle like this, trying to go back and collect it now would be, you know, easily $50 or maybe even $75 complete. And to go to Walmart and to get one that's close to it, it's got some of the same functions and everything, and you're paying $26, it's a no-brainer. Truly a no-brainer to me. Okay. All right, let's get our antennas in. Yes, sir. Fit right down till they snap in place. And then we got our gun here. What is the black? Oh, that's the hose that goes around the front. I missed that in my instructions there. That kind of just sits on there. That's cool. So you can turn it, and it does move up and down. So you got a lot of range of motion with somebody, you know, one of the other Joes standing in the back and letting Cobra have it. All right. And then the hose comes down to the gun on this side. So I'm going to pop that in. Maybe. It's weird, it's kind of on that side. Oh, wow. That might take a minute, because it's a small opening on the hose. Yeah, we're going to come back to that. And then that's about all we need. Should be about ready to go, minus the stickers. I think maybe I'll get Crankcase in here and put on the stickers off camera. I said I'd stick a few. Let's see. It's a couple easy ones here. So on the very side here, we've got the number and letter code. Let's see if I can get this stickers off here. Yep, they just peel right off. No more water. Yay! And what I love about this, when you had to put your own stickers on back in the day, they ain't gotta be perfect. It's just wherever you can get them on there. You kind of follow the instructions, but you know, I try to keep things kind of even and straight and all that stuff. But heck, you can follow your own leading, put your own stickers on and make it custom to you, you know, which is a great option for toys. And that's what I love about stickers too, and why I collect stickers. It's just so customizable. You can put them anywhere. Boom. So there's a little bit of look, but I wanted to just show you, man, the suspension is great. Yeah, you can just feel that as you're, you know, be going over some sand, playing in your sandbox back in the day. This thing would have been perfect for it. And the back on this, I believe, opens, from what I've seen, just pop open. what I liked about G.I. Joe vehicles back in the day is they had little things like this, so you can, you know, your vehicle breaks down in the heat of battle, and you get your best mechanic to take a look at the engine, pull off, you know, the panels or whatever. Same went with the jets, and even the Havoc that I have a little panel like that to work on the vehicle, supposedly, you know, when you're playing. And since was a boy and had lots of Tonka trucks and toys and vehicles, you know, it was all about working on them, make sure they were up in the best condition. So there's the Awe Striker. I'm gonna go finish putting on the stickers, and we'll come back and take a look at it complete. There it is, the G.I. Joe Awe Striker. Here's a look. I finally got all the stickers on it. It was a little bit of a struggle with the stickers on there. I mean, it could be because my hands are twice as fat as they were back in the 80s. But I got all the stickers. Look at the lights. The lights are awesome. It almost looks like they have a bulb in the middle. It's just the style and the way they did that. Look at that. That's pretty darn cool how they made the lights. But yeah, you get the you know, I just love the army green, and then how the, you know, red, white, and blue pops for you. Those of you who are watching from the U.S. can makes you proud to be an American, kind of a thing. Yeah, you get to see some of the stickers on the hood. You got the little stickers back here for the tail lights and all over the back. There's even some stickers you got to put on the gun, top of the gun, and on the sides. You got these fun little roll cage stickers that say "Watch ahead, be careful" as you're entering the vehicle. There was one sticker called the Spot Check I couldn't find on the instructions, so you know, maybe he's forgetful, so I stuck it right there on the dash. And Crankcase just needs a reminder to spot check everything before he approves the vehicle for use. But I'm so happy. Putting on those stickers was a thrill, and just a fun addition. You know, you get to do your own stickers and kind of customize it. I pretty much followed the instructions on it. There was a few that I had to move here or there. I even took off the back, the engine case, for some of the stickers on the side and the back. It helped out a lot just to pull that off and put that on. And it might be even better to put on the stickers before you put on the wheels, because with the shock absorption, you know, the vehicle is not as stable as it would be to slap those stickers on. But still, very well done. I'm very pleased with the purchase, and this is going to look great next to you know, my vintage G.I. Joe vehicles. I'll have to show them off at some point here, but I'm going to do the H.I.S.S tank next to kind of finish out wave 1 of G.I. Joe, and then we're going to get into some more goodies. I've got a fun game, actually a couple games to show you. I've got several books to show you. We're going to be running giveaways for a couple of those, so please stay tuned to Rediscover the 80s. Thanks so much for being a subscriber and your interest in the channel and the website, rediscoverthe80s.com. This is so much fun. I really much enjoy this, and hope you are too. So until next time, it's Jason. Keep rediscovering the 80s.